Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at every single home kit from every single championship club this season. The good, the bad and the ugly. We're going to set a target like of 250 likes. I think that's very reasonable from myself. Fair play to myself for being very reasonable. But without further ado, let's get into it. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and let's go. Before we get into it, I just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors over at OneFootball. And it's not the same old OneFootball. It's a brand new design. You need to check out the new app. It looks incredible and it is still the same amazing app. You can find all the football transfer news over the window. Decent. There's loads of good stuff on the app. Go and download it using the link in the description and I'll see you there. So the first kit we're looking at is Bournemouth's, made by Umbro, and bit awkward that it's got the Premier League badge on as they are now a championship club, but I do think it's actually quite a nice kit. I'm not going to lie. Umbro, I'm personally quite a big fan of. I don't know what Vitality is as a sponsor, but I don't think it's too bad a sponsor. It's normal, it's one colour, it fits in well, it doesn't overly stand out, and I do like the sort of weird spray paint effect. It reminds me of when you used to go on paint when you were a kid and just draw things with spray paint. I'm going to give this a B+. Early on, it's getting a B+ from me. I think there's some good standout qualities about it. It's sharp, it's simple, not too over the top, and not too plain. Next up, we got Barnsley's home kit, who someone has just taken a picture of it in their cupboard. Pray to God that this wasn't from the actual shoot. This can't have been. They've got the other kits in the background, right? But surely not. That's nice. Okay. Again, one of the things that a lot of clubs are doing is they're having this little bit of detailing on the main colour. And I do like that. Puma make good kits. Again, the sponsor's not too bad. It doesn't stand out too much, but it's a little bit simple for me. I think they played on the safe side with this. I'm going to give it a C. I don't think it looks that bad. It's just very safe. Next up, we've got Birmingham City's home kit. Now, when I first saw this, I hated it. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely hated it. First of all, I hate colours. I hate colours on kits like this. I don't think it works. I don't think it looks good at all. I don't like the white sleeves. It doesn't look blues. A lot of people have compared this to Ipswich. I don't know about the badge either. It's a really weird one, but hold on for a sec, right? Because, yeah, you can say this about a lot of kits, right? But in the flesh, it looks quite nice. Like, it does look nice. It looks better than last season's. Overall, I think it's getting a C from me. It's getting a C. I was expecting a lot better. I don't think I'll be purchasing it, and I hope our away kit's better. Let's put it that way. But a lot of teams haven't actually released their home kit yet, which is very strange. I'm sure they will have by the time I've uploaded this video, but this is a very interesting one. It's by Joma. This is a very weird pattern. I don't think it's the worst in the world. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I like it or not, but I'm going to give them some points for trying to be a bit original, a bit creative here. It's like an optical illusion. Maybe there's some sort of science behind that. Maybe it's going to confuse the opponents. I'm not completely sold on it. It looks fairly smart on. I'm going to give it a C+. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. QPR home kit. I think, I don't like it. They've gone for the red trim and matched it with the sponsor there as well. But personally, I don't like the fact that the stripes just stop here. There's this white bit around the top that just, it doesn't look, I don't know what it is. It just don't look right. Yeah, nah, this personally, I'm not a fan. Yeah, it's getting a D from me, this one. I don't like it at all. Next up, we've got Darby's kit here, which was featured in the last home league match of the season against Leeds United. It looks very tidy, very sharp, very boring, very basic. It looks fairly smart, but I don't know, the advertisement is massive. Again, I'm not a big fan of gambling sponsors in general, but I will give them some form of point for having gambled responsibly or play responsibly there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sponsor. I think the kit itself is okay. It's just very plain. It's very plain. I know when you've got like a white kit anyway, it's hard to make it look amazing. Bit of a black trim around the sides and stuff. Yeah, there's not a lot to do here. You know what? It's a C- because there's nothing I particularly hate about it. Like I say, I don't like the sponsor, but it's just very simple, very plain. They've not pushed the boat out at all. And now I can't lie to you. I can't tell the difference between Huddersfield's kit this season and their kit last season, but I'm gonna just look at it. That's a nice detail on the back. It looks a little bit boring. I've got nothing to say about this one. It's obviously, I think it was a Paddy Power thing. They didn't want to put a sponsor on the shirt. Fair play. But it weren't as good as last season's. No, I'm not impressed. D. Lewton Town here. Another Umbro kit. Very plain, very simple. You're going to get this with a lot of home kits. It looks like a very tight fit. Jesus. Just looks a bit crap. I know it's got a lot of meaning behind it, but it just looks a bit crap. I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing to say. They've got alternating colours on the side of the sleeves, but it's plain. It's a C again. Come on, give me a good kit, man. Middlesbrough. Ooh, first of all, you've hit me with the collar. You've hit me with the collar. Right, I don't know why I'm getting a rugby vibe with this. Is anyone else getting a rugby vibe? Like, this just stands out like a sore thumb. I mean, it's really knocking off points for me. It's got a collar. It looks very old. To me, this screams rugby, and it screams like 2007. If you know what I mean. It looks old. It doesn't look modern. I don't like the stripes on the top either. I know that's a Hummel sort of trademark thing, but it's a big no from me. It's disgusting. That's getting a straight F from me. That is ridiculous. Neil Warnock looks better than that kit, and that's saying a lot. Millwall, they have chocolate as a sponsor. That is already a point from me. Tick. It looks sharp. It looks good. I like the colour. Right, I don't like the Macron logo on the side here. On the shoulders, not a fan of it. You've got it once here, that's enough. I like the sleeves, I like how it cuts off here. I like the collar. It's not my favourite style of collar, but it's not, you know, it's almost bordering on too much V-neck. And you can see here there's like a little bit of detailing. I think it looks good. I'm going to give this a B. I think it doesn't look too bad, and also extra points for the chocolate. Next up, we've got Norwich. Some nice detailing here on the yellow. I think the collar is smart enough. There's nothing amazing about this kit, but it's not terrible either. It's going to get a C+ from me. Nothing special. Nottingham Forest 2021 home kit. First of all, UK Meds. I don't know what that is, but that's a terrible sponsor in terms of the way it looks. Don't like the look of it. It looks weird on the back. I think the collar's not too bad. The sleeves aren't too bad, but there's not a lot to it. C. I'm going to give it a C. There's a lot of C's going out here because a lot of teams haven't pushed the boat out. Next up, we have got Preston's kit. Oh god, 32 red. Again, looks terrible. It's a terrible sponsor. I mean, the logo is just lazy. It's a lazy logo. It's a lazy logo. Let's be honest. It's just words. I want to know who's on the design team for these guys, because it's just words. I don't know. Nike have made this one again, and Nike seem to enjoy collars at the minute, which I absolutely despise. This is, oh my god, it's our kit. This is our kit. It's a template. When Blues announced the sponsorship with Nike, I thought there weren't going to be templates anymore, but this is an exact template of Blues' kit. It's got the same pattern, the same colour, and it's a different colour on the sleeves. So where ours would be blue here, white there, and white collar, it's exactly the same. My Blues one, I need to drop down a point for that. And this one, I need to drop down a point as well. I'm dropping my Blues one to a D, and I'm dropping this to a D. I think it looks gross. This one looks a lot worse. Nah, man, this is Blues. This is just our kit. Straight up. This is just our kit. Next up, we got Reading. Oh my god, that is disgusting. It looks better there. There, it looks like it's just come off the back of a car boot sale. I tell you who'd like this shirt, mate. Ellis Platten, away days. Because it looks like it's just come off the back of a car boot sale. And it looks like it's from the past. So Ellis, if you fancy it, it's only 45 quid, so have a look. It looks a totally different kit here though, I'm not going to lie. First of all, I don't like the colours, you know this. But I think, like, I'm taking all my biases away from this. I'm looking at this kit and I don't think it's that bad. I think it looks quite nice. And I've shot myself. Believe me, I have shot myself. I don't like Reading Football Club. There's a whole other video I'm going to do on that song that they've made. I think Reading shouldn't exist. This has been a long-standing thing, long-standing opinion that I've had. But I have to say, this kit ain't too bad. I have to say it's not too bad. I don't know who the sponsor is. Macron, I've never really been a fan on. But I like the sleeves. I like the cuff bit here. The collar doesn't look too flappy. And I like this. However, this is a well-designed, this is a drawn-up version of it. This is the real-life version, and it looks totally different. But when they're wearing it right, don't look too bad. The V-neck is getting a little bit like creepy Uncle V-neck. Guy at a bar, too many buttons undone. But I don't, you know what? I'm a B. It's different, right? I'm giving it a B- because it is different. Oh no, I can't. C+. I'm giving it a C+. I think it's a nice looking kit, but I don't love it. Yeah, it's not a B. It's not a B kind of kit, but I don't hate it. Right here we have got Rotherham's home kit. You can see the detail. They've got the Millers cross-hatched across their kit very faintly, which I think is a fairly nice touch. Doesn't look as good there, but when you're wearing it, you can't really tell too much. The rest of it's very simple. I'm going to give it a C+ for the effort that they've made here on the detailing. Stokes kit, right? Macron again, stripes with stripes outside it. There's only so many things you can do with stripe kits. You can change the width of the stripe, or you can add more stripes. And they've They've added more stripes that are different width. Like, this is quite artsy, but this is how it looks on. I don't think it looks incredibly bad. It's not too boring, so it deserves more than a C. I'm going to give it a C+. Next up, we've got Watford's Kit, and I genuinely don't know what to make of this. Kelme is the sponsor, the shirt manufacturer. Kelme, I've never heard of them before. And it's bold and it's brave. It's different. I'll give them that. But I don't know if I like it. I don't think I do. Oh, God, I don't know what to think of this. I much preferred their kit last season. Half and half. But I don't know. I feel like the sleeves almost look like that cheap tracksuit jogger material. If it was just black and not this weird texture, I might like it a bit more. I just can't get my head around this sort of explosion pattern. I don't know if I like it or not, but I'm going to give them points for being a bit out there. Oh, God. I think it's a D, but because they've tried to be a bit out there, I'm going to give it a D+. Now we have got Wickham, bless them. This is just straight up disgusting. This pattern right on the sponsor makes the sponsors really difficult to read, even though we know what it is. Yeah, it's Dreams, whatever. Just looks dodgy to look at, the middle of that shirt. Again, is it another optical illusion? Are they trying to distract the opposition? I don't know, but it just doesn't look good. It's getting a straight up E- for me. I've got nothing more to say about this. And this, yeah, no thank you. And finally, we've got Sheffield Wednesday. These are the kit. They look the same as last year. Okay, there's more of a button. I can't lie, this looks very, very similar to last year's kit. I like the pattern in the stripes with these. I think that's quite nice. I don't like the collar button, but it does look sort of old school. A mix of old school and modern. It's hard to do that, and it's always a big risk doing that, but I think this deserves some sort of credit. I don't think it's amazing. Have they not got a sponsor? Is it because they don't have a sponsor yet? I'll tell you what, I'm going to give this a B-. I don't think it's that bad. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Maybe you're going to agree with me on some of them points. Maybe you're going to disagree with me, but that's what YouTube is all about. Let me know down in the comments what you think was your best and the worst kit that you saw in this video. Some absolute stinkers, to say the least. But thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you are notified of every time I upload. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you later.